Hi, my name is Tim Mao, and today we're going to talk some more about measuring building products. And we're going to be focused specifically today on items that we need to measure with a non-contact instrument. My example case here is this powdered grout material. Ultimately, I'd be mixing it with water to turn it into grout to put in my tiles, but I'm going to measure it in a powder format. And to do that, I've loaded some of that powder into this spoon fixture. That spoon fits into this drawer fixture, which slides into this stand that our spectrophotometer is on. And as I slide it in, if I look over at my software, I can actually see the image of the product going in. The reason I can see that is that this instrument, called a MetaVue VS3200, is not only a non-contact instrument, it's also an imaging spectrophotometer. So it's using imaging to capture the color, and what that gets me as I trigger it to go ahead and take a measurement of this is you'll notice on the screen you can see areas of shadow and highlight. The imaging device allows us to use a function called Smart Spot, where it's going to subtract out the highlights and the shadows. And once I've done that, I can go ahead and close this, and we'll see we get a measurement of our sample against our standard. We're looking at a solid color. So the imaging part of this spectrophotometer gives us the ability to measure things like mulch or stucco, some things that have, if we were to measure them with any other device, would have a problem with all of the large areas of shadow. But this imaging device allows us to measure those things and take those effects out. And it's also non-contact. So not only can I measure powders, but if I had mixed my grout up first with water, I could have loaded that into the spoon and measured it. I could be measuring caulk, I could be measuring wet paint, cement even before it's cured, all those things that I can't measure with a standard spectrophotometer because contact between the product and the instrument might cause damage to one or the other or both. So that's the uses we have for a MetaVue 3200 non-contact imaging spectrophotometer, and there's a wide variety of places it can help us in measuring building materials.